Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are jumping back in with Speedrun Simic with Cometa Speaker and Glasspool Mimic. You want to see how Simic wins at a flash of a speed. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I think this is a close hand to keep or mulligan. I think we can do better. It's a bit clunky if we don't draw a second land for like Lord of It. Like, I like having Cometa Speaker on the draw. But if I go turn 2, do nothing, that's not good. Oh, we have some stuff to come back. Okay, this is a greedy hand to keep on the draw, but I'll keep it. And I'm not winning the die rolls. I would prefer to win die rolls, not lose them. When we're trying to speed run with Simic Merfolk.
I prefer to win the Pro Tour, not lose it. What's the entry fee for the Pro Tour?
Nothing. It's an invitation tournament. You get invited, you get to go. I mean, if you want to know the entry, the cost of going to a Pro Tour, all the play testing and hotel and the food, because they don't give you those things. I mean, it's well into hundreds of dollars. It can be up to 1,000 if you, or more than 1,000 if you have to pay your own flight. Oh, great! This is not going to be that great. Oh, maybe blister coil weird.
That's weird.
Until the turn, untap it. Well, I need help. This is probably just a mono red Prowess deck with blister coil weird. You better believe we're going to bring Master of Waves in there, though. So the problem with this is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, let's say they play an instant during their attack, then they get to untap and I can't hit it with Harbinger anymore. Well, they're running out of cards. That's the only good thing about all this. Interesting. Come on, land, so I can play Harbinger on this. I know they can play the flashback of Lava Dart, but it would still set them back a decent chunk. That sucked. Alright. Well, there's still... They don't have a lot of cards, though. We could come back from this pretty easily. Oops. Did they mulligan? How far did they mulligan?
Once.
Well, they're on the play, I guess. Being on the play and mulliganing is... Life is rough. Maybe by next week we're going to be in my new studio.
How are you doing?
The living room. I'm moving. We're moving. We're moving to the living room. Close to Salud's litter box. Except his litter box is going to move. Just try to ignore the smell of shit. Are they going to go all in here?
Are you keeping this table here? You just putting a different
No,
table?
no, everything's going. Everything's going. Oh, that sucks. That's going to be tough to beat. And it gets to scry, so they get to put gas on top. I still have Lava Dart in the graveyard.
Well, it won't feel so cramped.
We probably will still be cramped. I've been also thinking of getting a second microphone for myself, and then you use this one. So that's some good news. I think I'm going to Trickster this, and then maybe Harbinger this later. We have a lot of Lords to turn the tables. Okay.
Durgan.
This actually might be worth bouncing too. Actually, maybe I will bounce this with well, I don't know what I'll bounce with. Okay, so we get to eat something. Actually, I gotta be careful with this Cometa Speaker. I guess I should just single block this Blister Coil weird. Because if I double block, they'll kill the Trickster. Deal 1 damage with Lava Dart. Anyway, I guess this is what I'm going to do. Because they can't kill this. Because if Trickster dies, this becomes a 1-1, and they would die to Lava Dart. I don't have an island on the battlefield to pump up the Commander Speaker. Deal damage to my face. Fair. Okay, time for Project All In.
You know, I've been working on a soundboard for him, actually. I was going to post it on Twitter as a joke.
Oh shit, I have to deal with both of these. Okay, I need another answer to Sprite Dragon or Stormwing Entity, and I think we're okay. That is technically an answer. I could tick the vial up. Okay, so...
I've been making it in Flash.
I need my opponent to, like, sort of have a brick. I can cast Harbinger, bounce one of these things, block the Swift Spear. Oh, okay, so they have nothing. Alright, we gotta attack quickly. I will tick this thing up. And we need our opponent not to draw Bolt. Light up the stage is evil. Sprite Dragon Metamorphose. It's gonna be an interesting turn next turn. But that's not lethal. Like, I mean, there's no damage being dealt here. So we're gonna tick the vial up. Reedry would be a good draw here. Because I can vial in Reedry. Oh, this is great. I guess I don't need too many Harbingers.
He has possession of an island.
Yeah, our opponent does have an island. Nothing particularly interesting in the graveyard. I mean, they may not even have a second land to cast any of this stuff, so it's not even a discussion point. Hold on. I'm being stupid. Can I just win here? 5-13? I'm just being stupid. I could play the... I didn't think about it until I click through, but I can play Master of the Pearl Trident, copy with the glass pool mimic. I'm sure there's like people saying, Nikachu, you're a moron. That's fair. So now I'm giving my opponent the chance to top deck a lightning bolt and kill us. Yeah, that was just a win right there. Easy win. Oh, what can you do? Yeah, Double Lord was GG. I didn't realize our opponent was at such a low life total.
3, 2.
I tell you what that is. The
One.
stupid microphone was in the way of the life total. Didn't even think about it. I want another microphone. Like, this microphone's coming from above. I want something coming from below that's not in my field of vision. There's also this damn wire that you can't see. It's just outside of your field of vision.
Did you get there? You got it.
Okay, I think they just... Oh no, it gives them another draw to find a lightning bolt.
Double red.
Hey, I have a bunch of sound clips if you want them for the soundboard.
I have been working on a soundboard, actually. I was just going to post on Twitter, like, hey, my brother should use this. It's just full of mostly stupid
So
stuff.
long as the sounds are, like, copyright free. That's actually important. You believe it or not, like, even, like, the whoom, boom, 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 boom sound from, like, Price is Right is, like, intellectual property of the Price is Right.
Yeah, but they're not going to come after you.
No, YouTube comes after you. YouTube would just automatically knows.
And I pitch shifted just a little bit. We'll get out of the range.
Okay, are we gonna like live at 1? Oh no, another. But they ran out of mana. Soulscar Mage only got a land. Yeah, you can play Spiral Bluff now.
3, 2, 1.
And then what are you going to do? I think that's it. Yeah, this is like 3, 2, 1 moment. I know a streamer who uses a shotgun mic above the monitor. I have so much space below me that I wouldn't mind just having something in this area. But this microphone arm that I have, I spent like so much money on this stupid thing, and it's not even that good. Like, it's not flexible. I can't like turn. It's not really that flexible. I gotta look into a better one. Will I block? They're wondering. I'm gonna block. See what they do. What are you gonna do now? What do you want to do? Play Mutagenic Growth? Did you see that coming? They conceded. Hey, you know what? Credit to our opponent. They had to take that chance. It was free. All right, it's cards that are going to be good here. Master of Waves is definitely going to be good. Chalice of the Void is going to hit them so hard. Benthic Biomancer, not going to be that great. Actually, any of the 1-drops might not be that great. Things that suck at that die to Lava Dart for 200. Harbinger is going to be great. Like, ways of dealing with creatures without dismembering. We saw that. Oh, maybe I just take out the Cometa Speakers. I don't really need anything on turn 1. Well, you know what? It was actually convenient to be able to block. Well, how often do I get to block that creature? Just get out of here. It's possible the right move is to dump Silvergill Adept. Willie Hall, good morning. Or good evening in the UK. Does either cost of a card adjust if there is a card in place that reduces the cost of the card if you want to vial it in? It only puts into play the converted mana cost. It doesn't matter what the cost reducer is. It only looks at the converted mana cost of the card. And if it's 10, then it's 10. And it doesn't matter what else is on the what else the card says. My record is 1-1, and I am 1-0 in this Prowess matchup. Yeah, here comes the Simian Spirit Guide.
I thought it was Super Shotgun.
Just like the BFG?
Yes. The big friendly giant, yes.
That's not the Doom terminology, and you know it. Yeah, this is another matchup where Spreading Seas is useless. I'm telling you, like, I've been counting for over a month, and I'm like, okay, that's it. We're dumping Spreading Seas, and we got to make a move, and this is the move.
We're gonna make moves.
I might be overdoing it with the Lords.
Yes.
I did win the game without Master of Waves, but I bet Master of Waves is still going to be good here. Or maybe I should only be playing with 2 or 3 in the main. I don't know. Figure it out over time. Aether Vial sucks. Does not tap for mana either. Can you counter Aether Vial card? Well, yes, of course. But it's hard because you usually get it out on turn 1. You sneak under a lot of counter spells. Yeah, Master in 2020. As long as play... Oh, and I didn't even give a good reason. Ooh. I'm going to keep this just because of Chalice of the Void.
Jelly on
1. Yeah, I should put Spreading Seas on the wall. At least we have Waterlog Grove to sacrifice. Like, Chalice of the Void should just win this. I mean, it may not win the game on the spot, because they can still have Sprite Dragon and stuff, but it's very good. Or maybe it is not. Maybe I'm overrating this card. They have Light Up the Stage, Manamorphose. They have a lot of non-1 mana creatures. So I'm not bouncing this until turn 3. I have no 1-drops except Vial. That will be very difficult to beat. Even if they throw all their creatures away to the Chalice of the Void. Well, I have a second Harbinger, so when it gets too big, Guess we have some means of dealing with it. Alright, let's see what happens. Because I'll go turn 3, bounce with Harbinger. Turn 4, maybe Silver Gillidat bounce this thing. Will we see the rare game where Prowess doesn't draw a Braid? Probably not. But we'll see. They always have a Braid. This is blue-red. Well, whatever. They have a Braid anyway. Light up. Metamorphose and Gut Shots. Free mana and gonna get countered. I guess they might as well just... Well, I don't know what they're about to do, but if they have nothing to do with their mana, they might as well play the Gut Shot right now. Get the counter on the Sprite Dragon, because it's not going to kill anything.
Yeah, that Silver Yell's going to live, damn it.
It might. It just might. Little Silver Gill that could. Oh, they have another light up the stage. Oh, there's Lightning Bolt, that's dead. Another Sprite Dragon, though. That's a problem. Okay, let's begin by trying to deal with the problems that we have.
Resetting these bastards.
Yes. Next turn might be really tough. They can, if they have a land, they can go Sprite Dragon into 2 Metamorphoses? No, actually, hold on. Metamorphose was from the prior one. I don't have to deal with that stupid card anymore. Pass. If we get another Chalice, I could put the Chalice on too. I have a Cavernous Souls for our own Chalice of the Void, so it doesn't matter. That's so strange. I don't think they should have used the red mana to use their Gut Shot. The Gut Shot's pointless here. Unless they have a Braid in hand right now.
You could Gut Shot with Chalice.
The second Sprite Dragon. Oh, yeah, they can pay life, but... Oh, I guess they were saving the Gut Shot for the second Sprite Dragon. Okay, I think that's a reasonable line. Looks like next turn I'm going to play Harbinger into... No, maybe I'm still going to play Harbinger into Silver Gillidat. I can yield through this turn. I have no actions. Or I guess I'll calculate it. Attack for 9, so I can bounce this Sprite Dragon. And it's going to come back next turn. To attack for at least another 4 the following turn. Okay, so I would love a Trickster here. Okay, go get the pizza. Oh, there's the Abrade. Oh no, and a Bedlam Reveler. So bounce, Abrade, probably play some random spell and I die. Well, I don't have any choice. I gotta do what I gotta do. We'll just Harbinger the Sprite Dragon. I have to hope that they don't have another instant in their hand somehow. I wonder if Force of Negation is worth bringing in. Just for, what's it called? Just for a Braid and Light Up the Stage. Light Up the Stage is what, like, fuels their engine, more or less. What do you think of Blue-White Merfolk? Been playing around with it, and access to 4-path and stuff for core Firewalker or Auric Champion seems great versus Prowess. Got a 5-0 the other day with it. Seems promising. I think double white cards are very difficult to play with. Oh yeah, just play another Sprite Dragon and kill me. I guess I had to... I guess there was just nothing I could do. I could attack for 2. You go to 10. This is lethal. But Blue-White Merfolk playing with Lurrus, I think, has a lot of promise. But it's more of a grindy deck, and I want to be very proactive right now. The Sprite Dragons got me so bad. I'm just going to submit this back. We'll just have the play this time. Sprite Dragon gives them so much game. Uh-oh, got a mulligan. Not enough lands. Enough lands, but we don't have really anything to do with this hand.
They mullied.
I don't know. Keep and hope I draw, like... Okay, I'm going to keep. So I don't want to go further.
You have all the double blue in the world.
Take out what? Master of Waves? Hell no. In this matchup, it's pro-red. You want pro-red in this matchup. I can get to the fourth turn. It's just a matter of do I have anything good to do on that turn. Soulscar Mage. Alright, so that's something I can tap down with Trickster, then bounce with Harbinger. Also, if they play Sprite Dragon, I might just try to Trickster the Sprite Dragon. And block. Okay. I don't think they have Gut Shot, because if they did, they would have attacked with the Soulscar Mage. Anyway, hopefully we just ate that creature. We ate that creature. Well, hello there, beautiful. Not blocking. Not very well, at least. And again, I don't think anything's free spell in their hand. Well, I don't know what the attack looks like from their perspective. It probably wasn't a very good attack. Well, if you're not attacking with Soulscar Mage, then it just probably wasn't a very good attack.
Now he's hoping for that to breed.
Look, light up the stage. Like, the only reason they can get back into this game is because of this card. That's probably going to be dead, and that's probably going to be dead as well. And we're going to bounce this with Harbinger. Anyway, good top deck. Good top deck. Oh, fuck. That's annoying, actually. Between Light Up the Stage and Stormwing Entity, they have actually pretty good chances of destroying the Chalice. 2 cards on the bottom. Some good news.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, Soulscar Mage. Hardly knew ye. And if we get the opportunity to somewhere in the future, I'll play Glasspool Mimic and copy Harbinger, bounce Stormwing Entity. They might just recast this card.
Start sacking those canopies.
Start sacking those gut shots. They may not even be the beatdown. These fiery islets are doing a lot of damage to them. Yep. Fortunately, the Bedlam Reveler will not get off fast enough. Sucks they get... Well, they can only rescry if they play enough spells to get the alternate casting cost. Which I guess they can do pretty easily. I don't have Island Walk. Something I wasn't paying attention to. Another Stormwing. You need a Lord.
Spreading Seas or anything. Boo.
Well, that's a dead card.
Play Mimic, copy Trickster, tap, swing.
You know what? That's not a bad line. But they can attack me for so much too. They put a card on the top and a card on the bottom, so they found like a pretty good. I mean, actually, I would rather just Harbinger bounce the Stormwing pass. I know I get like our opponent gets to scry, but I think it's actually a lot more important. But if I play Harbinger first, I think it's very important that we're not taking any damage. But if I play Harbinger first, then I can't play the Silver Gill Adept in my hand. But how bad is this? Glasspool Mimic, tap down Stormwing. I attack for 4. You go to 8. You don't get to scry anymore. If you attack back, I might kill you. Or at the very least, I have Harbinger to bounce something. Okay, we're going to take my brother's crazy line. And hope we don't die. Because if they want to attack, I mean, if they want to hit us, they have to attack, and then we can Harbinger.
Hopefully his hand's just full of M1 drops.
No! I actually don't want them to have anything in their hand.
What does 1 drops do for this thing?
It'll at least pump up those Stormwing entities.
Oh, they have prowess.
Yeah, they have prowess.
I didn't know.
I really just don't want them to have any spells at all. Yeah, it makes them... Their eyelets are painful. You want to add mana with this? It's going to cost you. I wonder if they drew Manamorphose or something into another Stormwing entity. This game would be easier if I had the Aether Vial in play before the Chalice.
Well,
This matchup, by the way, is tough. It's not an easy matchup because they are very fast. They are not killed by Chalice on 1 so easily. I mean, look, they just played a 5 mana creature and pretty comfortably, and they also have Sprite Dragon. And between Stormwing Entity and Light Up the Stage, they can find answers to Chalice anyway. So this is like, it's a good card in the matchup, but it's not like an easily winning card. Again, another one of these Light Up the Stages. Got shot up and another Light Up the Stage, so they can play another one. They probably will. Okay, Light Up the Stage into. Don't find a Braid. Lightning Bolts. Well, I can... Harbinger will bounce the Stormwing entity. The other one. I'm probably just going to attack with these 6 creatures.
Big Lord.
Land. Land. So if I play Lord Attack, I will deal 6 damage, put them to 2. They cannot... They can attack... I guess they can sacrifice Wooded Foothills, go to 1. They can play 3 spells. That means they can play up to 12 damage, so I have to play Harbinger this turn. So I will attack with all these, put them down to 4, play Harbinger, and then pass. And I don't want to get too greedy with Silver Gill Adept. They might also do something like crack Wooded Foothills, crack a Fiery Islet. Draw a card. I don't know if they'll get closer to anything, though. Ideally, we hope to put our opponent in a situation where they're going to recast the Stormwing entity, but they may not even be able to do that because of the Fiery Islets. And then we'll play Master of the Pearl Trident, and hopefully they're just dead. Hopefully they'll be at 3 life by the time we play this thing. Like, they're going to recast Stormwing entity and pass, and then hopefully we have enough to go wide and kill them. because they won't be able to win on this turn. That is not happening. See, they went down to 3, and they probably don't have much of a choice anyway. They also don't really have blue mana available. I mean, all they have is these fiery islets.
Three, two, one. Poof. Is that early? I think it was just early.
I think I was just early. M515 is getting in there. 3, 2, 1.
M5. Boom!
See, it's tough. It's tough to master the 3-2-1. We've seen my brother do this for like 5 years, and he's been off all over the place.
When I get it, I get it.
You sound like a true Magic player. I remember that one time that this really jank combo won, and you better believe I'm going to pull it off again one day. Abrade... I could see a world where they go Abrade, Lightning Bolt, pass, and they just leave this giant blocker for a little while. They're definitely on egg. I think if they have Abrade, they could still walk on eggshells, but it looks like they're in trouble.
There's gonna be trouble. Trouble for you.
They just need to stabilize at 1 life, and they have a little bit of life to work with. So I mean, let's say Abrade, Chalice, Lightning Bolt, Harbinger. Oh, they need another land. Because they need to deal with at least a second creature on the battlefield.
It's probably like, if I sack the Silent... Huh?
Yeah, they're probably... Yeah, exactly.
Well, did you get what you hoped for?
I bet right now they just drew a Braid and are like, this is crap now. I always have this feeling that red decks burn and Prowess top deck much more than other decks. They are in the situation where they put themselves in a position to top deck. Like it's sort of a mathy deck. They're not trying to go for a long game. They're always just putting themselves in a position where if they top deck like X number of burn spells over X number of turns, they win the game. So yeah, the games come down to top decks way more often.
1 3/4. 1.5.
Yeah, we need more emotes. Anyway, I don't think they can deal with 2 things. So even if they have an answer to anything, they lose. That's it. The game's over because I said so. So they can... I bet they have a
Good
break.
games, he says.
It was tough. We definitely got lucky with the Sprite Dragon, but you know what? In the games where I don't have Trickster, and I have, like, Dismember or something... they would be doing me a favor if they don't attack there. So I'm happy to scoop up the match. Again, a matchup where Spreading Seas is useless. So just gives me more reason that I should not be building my decks with Spreading Seas in mind. Or definitely not in the main deck. And yeah, that's all I have to say. This is a tight matchup. This is really close. We won this one, but it could have been like Eldrazi and Taxes where I could have lost it. It's not that. It's of all the Prowess matchups, I actually think this is the worst. They have stupid evasive creatures. Their curve has... There's a lot of stuff on 1, but there's a lot of stuff that's not on 1, including Bedlam Reveler and the Sprite Dragon. So it's just a tough matchup. We just ended up winning this one. And Sprite Dragon is very scary.
They also have Blister Coil Weird.
That is one card I'm not concerned about.
That's the toughest card in the whole meta game.
I hope Harbinger proved its worth, because I didn't take any damage with this member. Instead, I had Harbingers. I had my Harbingers combined with the Chalice. So that's going to be... for everyone watching live, we're going to keep streaming. For everyone watching on the replay, that's our game for today. We're going to thank all my patrons and Twitch subscribers for supporting the channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Speedrun Simic in Modern.